going on? Okay. Okay. Mommy's having a very personal women's discussion. Can you come back in a minute, button? Alright. Okay. Now, this right here, and in fact, with this, I even have another bottle that I fill up, and I leave it at Ken's house. So this, even with this being used for my house, and I pour some in a bottle for Ken's house, it's still here. If you guys can see that, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's still, the mark is here, okay? And I've had this over a year. I think I got it at the end of 2010. So this is what your peppermint soap looks like, okay? They also come in bars. I've never tried the bar. I've only had this one bottle, and this is what I use. Now, when you're using it, though, you only get a gravity drop. That's it. You don't squeeze it. You don't do any of those things, okay? You don't do none of that, okay? You just simply turn the bottle over one time, and that's it. Or, when the bottle is new, let me get something to wipe my hand with. When the bottle is new, it'll give you gravity drops, okay? And you could barely get anything out of there without squeezing it. That's what you want. You don't ever want to squeeze the bottle. You don't want a stream to come out. You just want drops. But the key is you already have your washcloth sudsed with whatever you use, Dove, Caress, Equate, Chem-A, whatever soap you use to clean your body anyway. You just put a couple of gravity drops of that, or just that one drop. That's it. You don't never squeeze the bottle, ever, ever, ever. That's giving you too much that you don't need, because what you have to understand is this is highly concentrated. Okay, now this, you can actually put some of this in something and add some water to it and use it, and it's still a good strong strength. You know, you don't have to do all that. So anytime I'm hearing a woman and she's saying that I have to buy more peppermint soap, baby, you're using too much. Okay, now when it comes down to your REphRESH, let me show you what they look like, and I'm going to show you how to use them. When you buy your box, okay, 4 comes in a box, but when you buy your box, it's going to come with the pamphlet on the inside. The pamphlet has a coupon. Sometimes it'll be a $2 coupon. Sometimes it will be a 1. So I guess it just comes from the manufacturer that way. I don't know. So whenever you get your box, you know you're going to pay for it anyway. I don't deem it as stealing because I'm still buying the box, okay? But I will open it up at the register right before the cashier. I would take it out. I'm looking through everything. There's a coupon. Boop. I'm buying this. Scan the coupon too, okay? Now, what this is I hate to open it all the way up because I just used one, and it's, you know, as it's closed like this, it's deemed as sterile, okay? Now, what it has is, it's a tube about that big. On one end, it has like a little capsule portion, okay? This side here has the capsule portion. This side here is just the long part that you put into your vagina, okay? Now, first, before you insert this, inside of this little capsule part is the ointment, the gel, if you will, because it's a gel. So the gel is in this point, and you squeeze this. You can kind of tap it a little bit, squeeze it a little bit more, tap it a little bit, squeeze it a little more, and it's going to have a thing on the end that you grab it with, okay? And then there's also a thing on this end. So, you know, don't touch any of this because this is what you're going to insert, and you don't want to give yourself no type of infection if your hands are dirty and all those types of things. You don't want to do that. So, you squeeze this capsule part. It's going to release all of your gel inside of the shaft of and it's only about, let's say, 3 inches long. Okay, so this is the capsule part, okay, till about here. This part right here is what you're inserting. Here's like another little tab where there's tabs on each end. You're going to twist this tab off, and then you're going to squeeze this inside of here, okay? Once you insert it, you squeeze this again, and it's going to, all of the gel is going to go inside of the vagina. And what I like to do is when I'm squeezing it, I'm kind of pulling it out. So then therefore I wanted to get all around the lips and the labia and all that kinds of stuff. I wanted to get everything. Now, Auntie, when do I take this? I'm on my way getting ready to go to work. I got to get in the shower and all that whoop de whoop whoop. No. Okay? You want to take this at night. Because if you take it in the daytime, gravity of you walking around is going to pull it all out. You don't want to do that, okay? So what you want to do is, right before you get ready to go to bed, you have your packet on the side of the bed, you laying in the bed, you getting ready to go to sleep, you're not having no relations now, because I don't know what this shit tastes like. I don't know what this tastes like. And especially when you have a man that's real freaky, like I got, he's going to want to try it out. You know what I mean? And not knowing that you just done refreshed and then boom, his mouth is going to be like pucker. Because he's going to be trying to figure out what's going on. You don't want to do that to him. So, on one of those nights when you staying at home and he's staying at his place and all that stuff and it's not getting ready to go down, you got an off day. So, boop, this is on the side of the bed. Now, also, let me say this, ladies. Give your vagina a rest in the evening. My suggestion for you ladies is not to wear panties to bed. Do not wear panties to bed. Why? Because it's giving it some air, and you know, it's giving a full exchange of air and all that kinds of stuff. The flora is balancing out, all those types of things. It's just giving it, you know, it's giving it some breathing room, you know? And so, and especially if some of you ladies still don't shave. I don't understand why, but some of you guys still do not shave. And hey, it's a matter of taste, but it's also a matter of cleanliness, okay? It will keep down an odor big time when you cut that wool off of your pussy. Auntie just got to give it to you straight. I cannot, no chaser. I have no filter whatsoever. To keep down on all that, take that sweat off. What do you want, Isaiah? I'm going to wait. Okay. So, once again, this is on the side of the bed. You ain't got no panties on. You watching the 11 o'clock news. You know, you chilling and kicking it. Everything's cool, copacetic. Right before you begin to cut off the light, cut off the TV to go to sleep, boop, 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 boop. You putting it back into the shaft. Twist this off, twist that off, boop. Squeeze it. You're in. Roll over, go to sleep. The next morning, when you sit up, yes, it's going to be some sliminess. You're going to feel, you know, some moisture because, you know, of course, it's been marinating all night long, you know. And your regular core body heat, excuse me, family, is, of course, going to, you know, really liquefy that gel even more. So, that's why, once again, I say that it is, excuse me, family, I've been eating sunflower seeds, so I'm a little caught up. And plus, I've been drinking tea, so it's like I got one of them caught. I don't know, but excuse me. But nonetheless, you know, you do it at night. You will benefit from it more better at night. If you do it in the daytime, of course, gravity is going to pull it down. It's going to be in the seat of your pants or the seat of your panties, whichever route you roll. You don't want to do that. Do it at night, period. Get accustomed to sleeping without underwear at night because it, once again, even flow of exchange of air, okay? Now, you know, a lot of women, you know, hit me up with, Auntie, my man won't go down. He just will not go down. He you know, he don't like it, and you know, he ain't with it and all that. He want me to do him, but he won't do me. Well, you know what? A lot of times, ladies, let me tell you, when a man really care about you, he doesn't really want to hurt your feelings. He really, really doesn't. And there are some doggy dog dudes out there that just don't give a damn and will just rattle off anything. But then there are some men that, have some tact, and they are concerned about your feelings, and they don't want to hurt your feelings, and let you know that, you know what, guess what, your shit ain't together down there. Because the better part of 50% of men eat pussy. That's just the bottom line. They do. They do. And when you meet a man that do not, it was something happened detrimental to his ass the last time he decided to venture down those parts. It wasn't right. It didn't taste right. It didn't smell right. It probably didn't even look right. And he was like, you know what? Cool. Cool. And you can't, I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a heterosexual female. I ain't never ate pussy. Okay? But let me say this right here. If I was a guy and some shit was sideways, I wouldn't want it either. Bitch, let alone tooting it and booting it and bending you over and getting it from the back, and I'm opening up all that, and it's like, whoop, whoop, whoop. No. You got to be cognitive of that type of thing. Now, I understand that, you've been working all day and all this kind of stuff. You've been sitting on your lips all day and all that. You come home, you do want to hit it. Well, once they tooted and booted, it's like, oh my God, I don't know, mama. In so many words, they want to let you know to go in and go wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? But if you refreshing, then therefore you won't have that problem. Okay? You will not have that problem. I almost guarantee you, if you don't have an infection, and it is just simply a pH issue, once a month, just once a month, 4 of them come in a box. Okay? It's about $16.99, depending on where you go. Anywhere between $12.99 and say $16.99 without the coupon. Okay? 4 in a box. You cannot go wrong with this right here. Just once a month. Once a month. If you do it, say around that 20th day, that 21st day, your period is off now, and your body is getting back to normal and everything, go ahead on and pop you one. Or come up with, however way. Like for me, my birthday is the 10th of September, so when I do things like I schedule my pap smears, my mammograms, all those things around my birthday every year, because I will never ever forget when the last one I had. So just like with my REphRESH, I try to do that around the first of the month, every month, and then I don't have to think about it anymore. That $16 investment is making for a whole lot of good love making, because first of all, my man has no inhibitions whatsoever. But he doesn't have any inhibitions. Why? Because he knows that his woman is clean. He knows that I am free of any type of diseases. He knows that my body is super duper clean. And you guys know, Auntie don't wear panties. I don't wear them. I just don't. I wear Spanx. Depending on what it is that I'm trying to do, or I'm wearing a dress like today, whatever, I will put on some Spanx and whatnot. But right now, I don't even have on Spanx. I just got out of the shower, threw this dress on over my head, and boom, here it is. Camera rolling. Let's go. But I'm saying unto you ladies, be more in tuned about your bodies. You must. Let me iterate that if you have not had a pap smear in over a year, it is time for you to do so. Now, once again, I know there's a lot of people out here that don't have medical insurance. Thank God that Obama passed the health law now, that now a lot of women will have insurance and will be able to get those IUDs and birth control pills and all those kind of things, because I just felt like it was horrible that a man can go all day long and get Cialis and Viagra, no problem. But then when it came down to a woman going and getting the IUD, or getting her tubes tied, she had to pay astronomical amount of money, over $200 sometimes. And on top of that, if you had an HMO insurance, you had to go and get pre-approval and all those types of things. Now that it is passed, I think it does not go in effect until another year or so, or maybe I think 2014, I think, is when it's all the way said and done. But, you know, some of you young ladies will be able to take advantage of that. So, that is one thing that you need to keep, you know, mindful of. But once again, I definitely stress, irregardless to whatever it is Auntie is sharing with you guys today in reference to this REphRESH and peppermint soap, that does not give you a pass to not go see your gynecologist. It does not. You need to get a repertoire with your doctor or with whomever the healthcare associate is at your health department. You must do that. You know, that can definitely be a matter of life and death. You don't know what's going on. And now that everybody is, so many people being sexually active, you don't know who he been with. You don't know. You know? And so I just wanted to stress that. I don't want to get on a tangent about that, but I just wanted to clearly reiterate that I'm no medical doctor. I am a nurse, but I'm not a medical doctor, and I don't want to put that out there. But I'm just simply sharing some things with you that I've learned along my way throughout my journey of womanhood and what has worked for me. So on that note, family, I love you guys so much. Keep the questions coming. I'm here for you. It is what it is. And until then, I love you guys, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.